We are Dimwitts. Dum 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 dum. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Dungeons and Dimwits. I'm your Dimwit Master, Kenny, and I'm joined by my good friend.
Hey everyone, I am Tony. I'm the guy who pushes all the buttons, and I play Shamgar, the drunken monk. And I am joined with...
Hey guys, I am Ian. I play the psychotic Teutonic man, Gerhard von Krieg. And we are joined with Taylor, but she had to step away for a second. So she's Taylor, and she plays...
Bellatrix.
For some reason, my brain kept saying Belladonna. She plays Bellatrix de la Cruz.
Oh.
Don't, Meow's doing it for you.
No, I said ow, not ew.
And then, as usual, joined with our special guest.
Hey everyone, I'm Mike. I play Tosh the Druid.
Sorry, she called like right as we were starting, and then I missed it earlier, so. Oh. My hip hurts. Okay.
So yeah, that's that.
Yeah.
Well, so last time we left off, we had just defeated a troll, and we got a sneak peek at the 2024 edition of a troll. I'd say it's bigger than the 2014 edition. That being said, I think it was defeated handily, and I think we were taking its skull back to the queen. The queen drank from its blood. We had massive celebration, and they were able to get all the factions to come together and decide that they want to unite under the lizard folk to take on the Sahagin.
the Sahaugans.
And
The Sagians. Sorry.
we're going to be traveling back to Saltmarsh because those guys are going to take some time to not only decide what it is they're going to do about the Sahagin, allocate the resources together, and mobilize their forces. So it's going to take several months for this to even come to a headway. We've got things to do in the meantime.
So did we make enough points to talk to them and be like, hey,
Yes.
we're allies? Okay. And that wasn't really clear to me, and so I was just making sure that we in fact did make friends.
You did.
Sweet.
So we have our merry band of adventurers heading back to Saltmarsh with good news. Hopefully to report to the council, yes.
Okay.
You don't have your little
Probably need to...
to blow into?
There we go.
No, I didn't. I forgot it tonight. Sorry. I'm blowing it this way to keep the smell from going to him, to Bugalora. Sorry.
Alright. So where are we at? We're going in town, you said?
Mm-hmm.
In town. Oh.
I'm fine.
Bro, I feel old.
You are old.
I just know you're in between the two smokers,
You guys
so.
are such pups.
I sat down and my knee popped.
Yeah. This is how much sympathy I have for you right now.
So, what is our first stop?
Home and some sleep.
Home.
Not a bad idea, all things considered.
Agreed.
Yeah. I could definitely use a nap after taking on that troll. Yeah. Oh.
So you guys are going to go back to the ship and probably sail back to Saltmarsh. Again, it's going to take you guys quite some time. But suffice it to say, not only have you guys earned it after your level ups, there is a good luck and a good wind with you, and you make it back unaccosted by any sort of nonsense that I could roll up.
Nice.
That being said, though, we're going to hit the ground running. As you guys make it back to Saltmarsh, the place is a hub and a bustle in the dock district, and quiet and breezy and peaceful everywhere else in the surrounding areas. It's as if
It's
you
just a
never
miracle.
left and nothing has happened to it. The council is looking forward to hearing anything from you, Tosh, about what happened with the lizard folk. And the folks on the docks are looking forward to seeing if there's anything that they can do for some sort of trade and merchant adventure with the newfound lizard folk. Where do we want to go from here?
Well, we've got all those casks of wine and several bolts of fine cloth.
Yeah, that's good. Fetch good price.
Is there... Well, first of all, what are our sails made of on our ship?
What are the sails made of on your ship? I can't say I really know. Off the top of my head, I don't have a good answer for you. Assumedly, whatever sails are normally made out of.
Okay.
One would assume sailcloth.
Oh, that's what I'm touching.
Yeah. Do we have silk in the...
I'm sure you can find plenty of silk here in Saltmarsh, although not readily made here locally. It's an import that can be found within the markets.
Of the wine and cloth that we acquired, are there any bolts of silk in that?
I would say, yeah,
You're
there's
not
plenty.
dead yet. You're just changing
Rolls.
Only reason I'm asking is I would like to
When it
exchange the
turns red
sails we
completely,
have
it usually means it's dead, but it's
for
just
si-
changing
for
colors.
silk
So
sails. They're lighter, tougher,
They
Yeah.
actually hold more.
catch more air.
I don't see why not.
Okay.
We could ask some shipwright down on the docks to do that for us. I would say, just because it's not a common commodity, that the only thing this person asks for in return is his own bolt of silk.
Done.
Okay.
What kind of religious institutions are in the town of Saltmarsh? He's gone to that one sea temple, but what else do we have around here?
That is it. There's the Temple of Proken.
And just outside of town, there's the Grove to Obadai.
Gerhardt is gonna excuse himself and make his way to that temple.
Okay. So if we look here, see if I can find it. I'm not finding it. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is, 26. So, look on here. Right there. 26 is your Temple of Proken, overlooking the cliff down the Mutiny Bay. And you're looking for its chief priest.
Yeah.
I have him somewhere.
Isn't he the top row cleric of Proken?
Indeed. I was. Oh, he does have a real name, though.
Noise. That's what I was hoping for.
Let's see here. So, you are met by Welgar Brinehand.
Is that his name?
Yeah, Welgar Brinehand.
So, walk up. Herr Cleric, I have a question.
Aye, and what might that be?
Do you do much communication with other gods besides Proken? Would you know the actions of other followers, by chance?
Nay.
Scheiße.
Don't get many clerics around these parts.
Yeah. What would your gods say about necromancers?
No good. They steal the treasures of Proken. If any at all. What lies beneath the waves stays beneath the waves unless gifted by Proken himself.
Yeah. Would you have any insights into the motivations of the followers of Merkel?
No. Why do you ask?
No reason. Just idle curiosity. Thank you for your time. Guten Tag.
Yar.
I go to find the group and rejoin them.
Okie dokie. And we're gonna head back to that picture. Alrighty. Shamgar, anything you'd like to do back in town?
I'd like to go get a drink.
You'd like to get a drink? Perhaps you'd like to go to the Snapping Line and try some of their multiversal famous lobster wine?
I would not.
Hey, I hear some guy from this brand new Crystal Shell way down the way bought 6 billion gold worth of lobster wine.
Did you hear that?
It's the talk of the town right now.
Sounds like a fallacy.
The
It sounds
people there at the Snapping Line have no idea how they're going to fill that order.
I'm just. I don't think that's true at all. But no, I would definitely like to. I would like to go and have a drink.
This one beverage has single-handedly usurped all of the money that comes in through the docks, the trading guild.
Not gonna happen. Not any.
Him pushing that has made me forget the brand of scotch that Dragons.
Dragon fire.
That's what I was about to say. Stop it! You're poisoning my brain.
With good knowledge, obviously.
So. Yeah.
So,
Going to get.
well, I need you to pick where you would like to go.
Where is my?
Would you like to go to the Snapping Line, which was already mentioned? Would you like to go to the Empty Net?
What was that place that I made I helped brew for them?
That is up on the hill. Is that 3? The Wicker Goat. The Wicker Goat.
The Wicker Goat. I was about
Yeah,
to.
you were helping out at the Wicker Goat, and you were helping out. See if I can find him quickly.
Hold on. I got it.
Linkus Curd.
I was right there. I
This
had my
guy
notes.
right here on the wall.
Yes, I'd like to go there.
All right. You walk in. Stunning lack of dwarves, as per usual, is really quiet.
Hello.
Linkus doesn't seem to be doing much. He's got his apron around him, and he's just washing the countertop of his bar with a rag.
Good sir. I would like some. I need to drink. I need a drink.
You need a drink?
Yes.
Well,
Please.
I'm sure I still got some of that stuff back there that you helped me make.
Oh. Well. Yeah.
I'm sure I could ladle up some of that for you.
How much?
Oh, I'll give you a tankard on the house.
On the house.
On the house.
Oh well, thank you very much, sir.
No problem. And instead of like ladling it up, he just dips the tankard in the barrel and then hands it to you.
The only way to serve a man. I appreciate this. So it's seems kind of quiet in here.
Yep. The dwarves all scattered.
Scattered, you say? Where'd they go?
Don't know. Off to find or vote for or do something to get a new leader, I suppose. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
No, I wouldn't. You know, sometimes the leaders, they come, they go. You know, they make decisions, and every action has a consequence. Oh, it's really good.
Well, I trust you. You seem like a fellow that wouldn't stick his nose where it doesn't belong and help only when necessary.
Speaking of help, I was wondering if if you needed any more of this.
No, I still got plenty of barrels, and you showed me how to make it, so I do it on my own now.
Oh. Well, if business ever picks up at any point in time and you need some help, I rather enjoyed the company.
Can you hand me one
Nope,
of
the only
those
people that have been in
index
here
cards?
are Eleander and Inigo, believe it or not.
And who?
Inigo. Inigo the
Oh,
drover.
no, not those.
He's that
The
guy that seems to always find out,
Brightly colored
find
things
people that
behind the candles.
to man ships and whatnot. He's like some sort of psychic or something about providing
yellow
us with
card.
manpower on ships. I don't know how he does it. He's quite the recluse, that Inigo. I don't really know his story. The only person he ever seems to talk to is Eleander. And since it's been so quiet around here, I suppose it's the place for him to go.
You said his name was Inigo.
Inigo.
Inigo?
I-N-G-O.
I-
Ingo?
Ingo. Ingo.
Ingo is how I suppose we can pronounce that?
Igno.
Ingo. Ingo the drover.
Ingo. The drover. Ingo.
There's a table there.
Chair.
All right. Well,
I don't like it how one of my wheels don't turn, so I just go in one direction.
You kind of are a three-legged dog right now, so.
that seems like
Ouch.
a really
That-
useful piece of
true.
information there, sir.
Yep.
By any chance,
Okay.
would you happen to have any food I could purchase?
Can't really do much more
Food?
than that.
Well, I've got plenty of food, I suppose. Not a wide variety of it, but I've got plenty of that thing. In the morning, I've got plenty of porridge I like to make. Help soak up all the wastes and stuff that we drank through the night. Thick oaty meal. I think I should call it that. Oatmeal. Oh. Yeah. Would you like some of my oatmeal?
I would. How much?
Oh, no, this bowl will be on the house.
Oh, awesome.
So helpful.
You know what tastes really good in this oatmeal?
What's that?
Meat.
Literally anything.
Just like fruit.
Oh, I can't say I have any of that down in my stores. Fruit doesn't last long, you see.
And no, it doesn't, does it? But you have honey.
I do. That's true. Oh, I could get some of that. And he dips that weird honeycomb ladle into his honey pot and drizzles it all over your bowl.
Oh, yes. Ah, that hits the spot. You should definitely market this too, right alongside with the mead.
Oh,
You
daggone.
can call it mead's a meal.
Oh, I'm always excited when you come around.
Thank you. And I just sit back and enjoy my tankard and my oatmeal.
Bellatrix,
See?
anything you'd like to do now that you're back in town?
Now
Let's
that I'm back in
get out of this
town.
picture and go back to the Salt Marsh map. On the left there, you're going to see all the places labeled throughout the village of Salt Marsh. Anything that strikes your fancy that you want to do, want to explore, never heard about before? Like, oh, what's that place? I want to see what that's about. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Is there any place in Salt Marsh that sells magical artifacts?
You say medical?
Magical?
Magical artifacts.
Yeah.
Well, we've got two places. The first one is... see if I can find it on there. Oh, where are you? Towards the bottom? There is a merchant guild that is down here from Ayuz. Yeah, there we go. The Faithful Quartermasters of Ayuz, number 7. Which are down here. And I actually have a picture of their leader. See if I can find it. Haha. Tiny
Oh, the
picture.
tiefling.
This is Captain Zendros, the Faithful Quartermasters of Ayuz. And she peddles in magical items on behalf of Ayuz. From the way north.
The way north.
Are you going to walk up to the quartermasters?
No, because I don't really want to be. No, because I don't want to get too close to Ayuz.
He's an outstanding guy. I'm sure nothing terrible is going to ever come to him in the future.
Yeah, nothing at all.
Nope. So you don't want to go to the faithful quartermasters of Ayuz?
I'll go. I just want to see what she has.
Alrighty. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and...
Just because I'm curious to see what magical
did I
artifact
do with
she
it?
does has, just in case there is anything
That's not right.
useful for a later date.
Everything's useful for all days. There you are. Alrighty. I'm going to open up something here, and we're going to see what happens. There
I feel
should
like
be
I
a
just made a
thing
terrible
here.
mistake.
Oh, here we go.
I should have listened to you.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
If you're lucky, baby yogurt will get you out of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if nothing else, I have the baby yogurt for advice of what, if there is anything useful.
Alrighty, here. Let's see if we can find. Not that. Come on, give me. Not that. I also don't care for that. No, thank you. No. Oh dear. I was hoping there was going to be a table in this one. It's not looking like it. Three, two, six. That is really far back there. Alrighty. Let's do... Oh, I love this. Okay. Give me a roll of a D100. Would you like to borrow yours?
No.
Is she in like an item shop or a marketplace?
I'm in.
It's kind of like a marketplace. I'll show you the outside picture of it again. If you look up on my wall here, she's over here.
I rolled a
All
90.
of these buildings.
Okay.
You rolled a what?
90.
90?
Yeah.
Pull her back up. 90. I was really hoping you're going to roll a 2 because that's the Baba Yaga's dancing broom. 90. I need you to roll again.
Give me my D100, because that seems to be what I need to roll anyway. Okay. Eight.
You have a brooch of shielding.
What does that do?
A brooch of shielding? So it helps increase your AC when you do not have armor.
Well, I don't really have any armor, so that's probably helpful, believe it or not.
I'll
brooch
give it
feels
to-
very in line with your character, jewelry.
Huh?
I said a brooch feels very in line with your character.
Yeah, because the only thing that I really have for shield is I have my shield spell, but I only have 2 spell slots, so I don't get to
So
use it
let's
very
see specifically what this has to say. While wearing this brooch, you have you have resistance to force damage, and you have immunity from the magic missile spell. I was wrong.
Awesome.
That is what it do now. Yeah, so you have resistance to force damage, which is rare. That's the rarest resistance type there is to force damage. And immunity to the magic missile spell. which, why not? So, are you willing to pay the money for that?
How much is it?
Well, it's uncommon, so it's going to be 10 gold pieces.
And I am no way indebted to IUs for buying it, right?
You say what?
And I'm no way indebted to IUs for buying it, yeah.
Not at all.
Oh, you're totally indebted to you.
Yeah, well, that wasn't convincing whatsoever. I'm conflicted because I really don't want to be indebted to IUs, but
You know who I
I kind of need it.
I've heard it mentioned a lot. I don't know who he is specifically.
Chaotic evil god of death. Plague. Yeah.
He's the guy that screws everything up for us.
Sounds like a nice guy.
Oh, he's just the best.
Kind of like Merkel.
So, you want to buy it?
He's known as the Lord of Pain.
I think that's a steal considering this actually categorized as uncommon as 400 gold pieces.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do it.
I'm going to keep that open because that's helpful.
Sells her soul for 10 gold pieces.
10 gold pieces.
Yeah, well, I don't really have much for protection, so believe it or not,
Alrighty.
as a warlock, I kind of suck at protecting myself.
So there you go. Now, the next place that you can possibly buy magic items from is...
That looks like
Buddy
somebody.
Knox.
Hello, Buddy. I'll go and talk to Buddy, even if I don't buy
Since you were
anything.
visiting Buddy Knox and you guys were gone in lizard folk territory for a while, you come back. Not only does he have that kind of cement foundation to his place and he's got that counter around it, but now it's built up. He's got windows, walls around it, and then they're currently building a roof on top of his...
Huh. Even if I don't buy anything, I'm still gonna go talk to Buddy Knox. And say,
On his
hello,
shop.
Buddy.
And there's signs and posters all over the market saying Blood, Bath, and Beyond.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it is my good friend. Thank you for coming by. Oh, what can I do for you? And you see over to the side his wife, ever so faded.
Shalom, Buddy. It looks like you've been doing very well for yourself.
I am doing really good with your investments, yes. It is helping me out a lot. I have many treats to give out to people.
Many treats to give out to people.
Yes.
Have you come across any magical artifacts as of late?
Artifacts? I got to think on this one. I don't know if I've seen any artifacts.
What's funny is, in game, he could be looking at his inventory in store to see if he actually has anything. That actually does track.
Or anything that would be
Flipping through a
helpful
ledger really quick.
on our journeys?
That was some bombastic Saturday there.
Okie dokie. Oh. I wonder if it has a list of these things. Let's see. You give me some good gold, and I might be able to find something somewhere in my books here. I tell you what, just because you and
offer
Buddy
in the
Knox are
pouch.
good friends, I will give you a discount.
And what
you
is this
you wear
discount?
my merchandise, and I will give you a discount.
And what is this discount and what
He's like, I'm
merchandise?
so glad you asked. He goes underneath the counter and he pulls out, and it's a tank top, and it says BBB. If you wear this on your adventures, people will know. They will ask, what is the BBB? And you
What?
will tell them it is the Blood, Bath, and Beyond.
Oh, okay.
If you wear this, discount is yours. Yes.
Do it.
He's like waving around like a
Do
flag.
it.
Do it.
Take the sponsorship.
You know you want to.
Chill.
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 Sure, buddy, I'll wear your merchandise. I'll at least, if nothing else, I'll wear it under what I'm wearing.
He's gonna lay it. No,
Wear it
no,
under?
you gotta wear it on the outside. It do no good.
God damn it.
That's like putting the merchandising logos on the inside of a NASCAR.
No.
I don't even know what that is.
Hey, Nox, what is a NASCAR?
What is a NASCAR,
It
Nox?
sounds very.
I don't know what this is.
Entertaining.
Or if you want an even bigger discount, you fly it from the flagpole of your ship. And then when people see you coming, it just says BBB.
You know, we are supposed to
Strike
be getting
terror
some
into their
silk sales.
Because they will know it means bloodbath and beyond.
How about instead of the tank top, where at some point we plan on getting new sails, I put the BBB on a new sail. And then
On a
at
new sail?
at some point fly that.
You can guarantee me you'll put it in your sail?
I will at least make the sail. Yes.
You will make a sail with a shirt.
I will make a sail that says BBB on it and show it to you, and then I will fly it at least one point in time. When I have a
Well,
ship.
when you show me the sail, I'll give you the discount.
No. How much do you want for the dang shirt?
I will give you a discount.
That does not tell me how much you want for it, buddy.
I will give you 10,000 gold off.
That's a lot of fucking gold off. Sorry,
It's not every day
language.
you come across and you say, I want an artifact.
Fair point.
I want an artifact. Artifact.
Let me see what the others say about flying
You
them
know
from
you
our
want
ship.
to wear
I'm
this
having
piece of
so much
fabric.
fun with this.
And that's why we're dimwits.
What's that?
And that's why we're dimwits.
I'll at least take the shirt and then I'll come back if I think
Oh,
about
good,
it.
good, 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 good.
So
Good
I'll at
choices.
least take the shirt.
I look forward to seeing you again.
We'll see you later, buddy. Bye bye.
Oh, good, 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 good.
And then I go and find a place to sleep and hang my head and cry. Because I'm an idiot.
Alrighty.
And obviously I say goodbye to his wife because I'm a nice person. Because I'm not just ignoring her.
Okay, fair enough. We now make ourselves over to Tosh. Tosh, what would you like to do now that you're back in town?
Go to the council and make my report.
Ah, the council chambers. The chambers of council. Let's see if I can find which one that is. Council hall. Haha! Sweet, we come into the council hall. The only person that seems to be there right now is Edna Owlin. I do not recall if I have her picture. Let's look for it. Oh, I do. Haha! She is the only one present at the council hall chamber right now. She's
You know,
sitting at the.
I don't know why, but in my brain I always pictured her black. I just pictured an old black lady. I don't know why.
She's sitting at the council long table. She's got papers scattered around and she's looking at all of them. Not necessarily scattered herself, but she is moving through them quite quickly, absorbing information, writing down notes. Oh, Tosh, I see you've returned.
Forgive the intrusion.
She gathers up her paperwork and sips them down and sets it in front of her. So, I look forward to good news, I hope.
I believe so.
Oh,
Perhaps we should assemble the council.
indeed. She walks over to the back wall of... Where are we at? There we go. She walks over to the back wall, and here in this back corner is a rope, and she pulls on it and rings a bell. Ding, ding. And inside of 10 minutes, the rest of the members begin showing up, to include... Da 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 da. I made it out of dynamite. Da 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 da. Where are you? And his name was John Cena. Do 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 do. There you are. Eleander. And somewhere up here is the man himself. Where are you? There you are. Anders Solmar. And then, of course, everyone's favorite character. Where is that fat Asian? There he is. Galen Primewater! We really gotta change that barrel. It's giving me a splitting headache. Why did we even do that? Besides, and he's still got like his nap visor on that's up over his head. Don't you know some of us are working this time of day?
You forgot something.
Colin, get rid of it. I don't know how'd that get there. Anyways, why are we being called here? And then, saying, well, our good friend Tosh has returned and he's prepared some good news for us. We're going to switch over to Eleander. My boy, I'm so glad to see you again. Oh, hobble over to the table, and he sits down in a chair. Oh, man. So what do you have for us?
Esteemed members of the council, it is a great pleasure of mine to inform you that we have an alliance with several species.
Anders Solmar. Several species. This is unprecedented. I thought we were doing something with the lizard folk. You're telling me several species?
We have also managed to acquire an alliance with the Cowlinth
Okay.
and Merfolk.
Interesting. And, Perhaps I may be out of line, but I had heard rumors through my own investigation channels that there was something about the Lokatha too.
Them as well.
Okay, well, this is incredible. I've never seen such an alliance before in my life. Granted, I don't have quite the years under me that most members here do, but perhaps I gravely underestimated the Sahagin threat.
It was difficult, but it did come to fruition. It will take them time to develop a plan and muster their forces, as well as for us to decide what we are going to add to the pot.
Good. This is good news indeed. Quite the diplomat you've become, Tosh. Especially on your first outing as member of the council.
It was not just I, it was the company I kept as well.
Of course, I see them standing with you. Except for that one.
They are indisposed.
Understood. It must have been a long journey.
It's fair. Dispatched a rather large crocodile thing and a few trolls, but other than that, wasn't too bad.
Before we get down to the nitty-gritty, I think we should at least have a little bit of a celebration. Let me take you out to one of the pubs here and buy you around. Come tomorrow, we can talk about what we can offer to the lizard folk and its coalition.
Very well.
Galen?
Is this everything that we had to talk about? I mean, cool, we're part of some coalition for the Sahagin, whatever that is. Are we voting on something right now? Or are we just raha?
And Edda? Well, to be fair, it is good news indeed, and I'm glad that we were all here to celebrate in your victory, Tosh. But unless there's really anything that we have to vote on, I suppose there's no reason to keep the council together at this present time. And I do believe I'll be there to help at least celebrate in one round with you tonight, wherever that might be. And Anders, Yes, this is a brilliant success on your part, and you should absorb every bit of. You should absorb every bit of recognition that you deserve for this success.
As I said, it was not just me. It took the work of all of us.
Galen stands up from his chair.
Well, I think some of us have got to get back to work now, so, excuse me.
And as he's getting ready to walk out, another person comes walking in. Na 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 na. Where did I put you? Where are you? Ba 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 ba.
Garage.
Ba 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 ba. His name is.
Thank you. I needed to see that.
I just. There you are. Haha! This disgruntled guy wearing tattered clothes. These are fine clothes, but they look like he's worn them for a long time. And he comes through the doors, slamming them both open. Council! Council! I need your help! I've heard rumors that my beloved ship has been sighted just off Mutiny Bay, and I desperately need help to reclaim it. All of my investments are on that ship. Everything that made me a noble can be brought back to me. I just need your help, please. Da, 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 da. It is called... Not that one.
Interesting name for a ship, not that one.
Should be that hard to find a name. Emperor of the Waves. Wow, they really don't miss on that one.
Emperor.
The Emperor of the Waves. That's a mouthful for a name. It was spotted, from what I heard from the rumors, just down the coast. And I don't know exactly what condition it is, but it's got some very valuable property of mine in it. And if I could just get your support in it, I could repay whoever helps handsomely, while also guaranteeing that I could ascend back to nobility status. And Galen, or as he calls himself, Garen, sits back down.
Oh, yes. And where did you say this ship was? What specific direction? Yes?
And Albrecht replies, it was towards the south, I believe. Are you going to help me, Mr. Primewater?
Oh, no, I'm terribly busy. I don't think I could be doing such things. It's just interesting to me to know what this location was for this ship with, Anyways, are we done here, Council? Is it yes?
Well, I will speak to my people about lending this man assistance, but I do want to follow it by saying just one thing. It would be tragic if we were to run into anyone else trying to loot this man's ship.
Galen's like looking literally anywhere but at the table. And your Solmar, my good friend Albrecht, it's good to see you again. You're always good company. I'll make sure that we can do what we can to find your ship and reclaim your lost treasure. That way we can reestablish you as your title and nobility. I'll do what I can. And then Anders' butler comes up behind him. He's whispering something in his ear. He's like, oh. Well, that's interesting. It's come to my attention now that there's apparently... My family had a long-lost vessel that's also been missing for quite some time, and these reports of a missing ship seem to match the description of... Well, now I'm curious. Sorry, Albrecht, if this seems to be challenging your accounts of this. These are rumors, after all. But I'm wondering if the ship that we're hearing about may be my family's lost ship itself. Not to say that you are a liar, Aubric. And Aubric comes back. Well, no, this can't be true. Like, I've got so much. No.
What is the name of the other vessel?
The butler comes up to Anders Solmar again and whispers in his ears. Well, if our paperwork is correct, from all the logistics and the shipping data that we have, it wasn't a great ship like the Emperor of the Sea. It was just a merchant vessel that didn't really have a name as far as I'm aware. And it was just carrying merchandise that my family peddled across the seas. Either way, I don't see how I couldn't use the derelict ship and its goods to help build up the community. But if it does indeed belong to my friend here, Aubric, I make sure that it returns to his hands. Aubric is, thank you so much, Anders. I appreciate this. I feel it. I have this divine understanding that it has to be my ship. And Anders responds, well, very well. I'll make sure that we can work together and get to the bottom of this mystery and reclaim whoever ship it is. Ida speaks up again. Well, this sounds like something that we could perhaps vote on as a council, since we happen to be together, whether or not we want to allocate resources to this. I, in favor, say that we should go ahead and recover the ship. She goes around the table, and Gellin is like, I don't think it's going to be a good use of resources. We should probably just let rumors be rumors until we can get definitive evidence. Anders Solmar says, no, I think the livelihood of people is more important than waiting for more stringent evidence, I suppose. Maybe I'm a bit too young to be a council member, but I think that I should act on this. I vote yes. And Eleander, kicking his leg up on the table, his peg leg. It sucks to lose something valuable to you across your lifetime and to live without it. I think we should help this poor man. I vote yes. And they turn to you, Tosh. We understand that it's already 3 yeses, but we would like to hear your opinion on it.
Aye, yes.
All right, well, that's a 4-1 decision. The council is in agreement then. We're going to allocate resources and make sure that this ship is found. As for how we should do that, I think given your success in recent matters, Tosh, would you like to head up an operation to recover this ship?
I'll come help you, sir.
I'll do my best.
Thank you. We'll make sure that should anything arise out of the situation, we can send you support with what we can as the council from all of Saltmarsh.
Grand.
Well, we were decided. This is good. Aubric, we will return to you what is rightfully yours once we get to the bottom of this. Council, I can't say thank you enough. This is, you've warmed an old man's heart. Hopefully I will be able to give back what you have rescued for me. And he turns around and he heads out. Gellin stands up.
Well, I guess we're doing this now. Woohoo, and all that. I'm gonna go see what I can scrounge up for the effort and whatnot.
Just remember what I said. Tragic.
Oh, yes, tragic and whatnot, and stepped in your way, and he's a big old macho druid.
He walks out.
Karin, to me.
Yes, sir. And he's out. He's also out. Huh. Ida Owlin. She stands up. Well, this might push back some of my bookkeeping, but that's all right. It's for the good of the town. I'll see what resources I can muster up in case they are required. Gentlemen, I will see you later. She exits out of the council hall. Eleander is next to kind of hobble up to his feet. Tosh, it's always a pleasure.
Sir,
I hope great success. Fortunately, the sea these days isn't very welcoming to people. Be wary about who you see, regardless of what they fly.
thank you for the advice, sir.
The sea princes, although they've been driven back by His Majesty's navy, seem to punch through every once in a while. And there's no telling what you'll run into out on the sea.
Indeed.
And he begins to hobble his way out. Anders. Well, this is obviously some very interesting times that we live in. Don't you agree, Tosh?
Yes, my lord.
Thank you so very much for heading up the operation to return this vessel. You have been a very admiring figure in your short tenure as council member, and I appreciate your hard efforts.
I thank you for your kind words.
Now, unfortunately, as my butler has been yawing in my ear quite some, I must return to my duties and head up my estate.
Of course.
Safe travels. And he exits out too. All right, at this time, because the bell was ringing, the rest of the player characters have stumbled into the council hall to see what is the matter. Shamgar, Bellatrix, Gearhart. As you are walking out, they come up the stairs.
I got us a job.
I'm gonna need to speak a little slowly.
I got us a job.
Good. Good.
Bellatrix?
I need to go on a run.
Taylor.
Bellatrix?
See.
You've met up with the party.
Buddy wants us to fly his flag at some point. He thinks
Why?
because we gave him so much and that he's been doing so well, he wants us to now advertise it. So he
I
can
got
get
us a
more
job.
business. You got us a job? All right, what are we doing?
Reclamation.
Oh wait, let's go.
Good.
We'll have to talk more about this flag thing.
I agree.
Do I notice her new brooch?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's something else. Where'd you get that?
I saw a merchant while I was here. I wanted to see if there was anything that would be helpful.
There are merchants here that have that.
Yeah.
May I see it?
Give it to him to inspect.
Identify it.
It is cursed.
Oh, fuck!
It has.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
It is cursed with no location.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna hide that away now.
All right. Look. It's very important. You tell me from whom you got this.
What was that gal's name?
This was Captain Zendros.
A gal named that.
The item's cursed.
Wonderful. Of course it is.
I mean, that's just kind of par for the course for this one.
Whomever sold it to you, whether it be they or someone else that they are in league with, will know where you are at all times.
I think it's fair to say, given how long you've lived here, that you know exactly what this is going
Okay.
to.
Oh. Thank you.
Cool.
Curses. They just kind of the thing, you know.
Okay.
She can handle it. She speaks good things. She got. You want some oatmeal?
You want some oatmeal?
You just got a bowl of oatmeal
I
on
just carried it out a bowl of oatmeal.
This is amazing.
Yep. Mom said there'd be times like this.
Good. Good.
We have convened with him. Where are we?
Got us a job. Could pay quite handsomely.
Good. Get me back on Zavata. I'm ready to be gone.
Anything you would like to communicate there, Shamgar, about what you saw, seen, heard?
We got a sale.
What?
We got a sale.
I ordered some sales to be made.
No, for the job. We have to
Yeah.
like on the water.
Yes.
So I was talking with the guy who made the soap meal. It's really good.
I'm good, thank
you. Good. Okay. He was telling me
He's
about
just
this
carrying around a
guy,
bowl of oatmeal throughout town.
what was his name? What did he say his name was?
Eleander and Inigo the Drover. Bingo.
Amigo.
Django.
Ingo the Drover.
Ingo. Yeah, Ingo.
Yes.
It said
He's
Ingo
the
and then
one that got us
Inga.
our sailors on our ship.
Yeah, that guy right there. Real quiet feller. Apparently, only speaks to Eleander. He might be able to help out.
You think we need more crew?
I mean, do we have
Anybody who
left?
wishes to, give me a perception roll.
Oh, hold on.
What are you, racing people? I don't even know what I'm looking at, dude.
I am unlocking the monk dice.
The monk dice. Roll for stun. All right, Bellatrix.
I rolled a 19. In total, it's 30.
30?
My perception bonus is 11.
Yeah, figure out what my
Your heart?
17.
4. I'm still baffled by what he's doing.
What you got there, dude?
you said perception.
Well, with my perception bonus.
23. I rolled a 19. So
Not
my
bad.
new favorite.
Not bad.
Put you back.
All
in
right, so
perception.
15 with my bonus.
Sweet. As you guys are talking, you guys collectively seem to notice that Gellin is down the dock from where you guys are, and he's talking to what appears to be a captain of a large ship on the long dock. And the captain's holding up a map, and Gellin is frantically like pointing at the map, and he's pointing off in the distance, and he's like doing this up in the air, and a bunch of people are loading supplies up onto the ship.
Did he point to the south?
Yeah, he's pointing to the south.
Gerhardt walks up next to Tosh and slings his rifle. Says to Ved,
He's a council member.
"Ja, und?"
We need to wait till we're at sea.
Ja, sehr gut. Slings his rifle back over his shoulder. I'm assuming we are going to the south too?
Aye.
Gerhardt starts issuing commands, getting the ship ready to go.
You guys' sails being replaced right now.
We still have the ones that are on it. They haven't been taken on.
Fair enough. And if anything else, Eleander is wanting to take you out for a drink tonight.
I think we don't drink tonight. I
Alrighty.
kind of nod my head
Hold
over.
on a minute now. Let's not get crazy.
Is there
Alright.
anything else you remember from your conversation, Shamgar?
Nope.
Nope. All right. Here we are
Sorry.
then. Drink tonight. Recluse.
So I'm going to.
Oh,
Since he said it was a good idea, go speak to Ingo.
All right. Come
We
to his.
should hold on. We should go to. You want to talk to Ingo? We need to go to the Wicker Goat. Wicker Goat. Wicker Goat.
Hey, back to this old place.
Yes.
Is that where you guys like to go?
I'm staying with the ship.
Okay. Bellatrix?
I have a plan.
Yeah, I'll go.
All right. Tosh? Okay. Shamgar, are you going to the Wicker Goat as well?
It's my spot.
All right. Gerard, what's your plan?
I'm gonna wait till Galen leaves and the sailors look a little preoccupied, and I'm gonna see if I can maybe tamper with the ship a little bit. See if I can maybe delay their departure. Give us at
All right.
least an equal start.
We will come back to you.
I figured as much.
You guys walk into the Wicker Goat, and there behold, there's Eleander and Inigo, who is, they're sitting here at this table. Eleander sitting on this side, Inigo sitting on this side, and then Linkus is sitting back here at the bar. These barrels full of that new sauce that Shamgar's developed.
It is known as mead, good sir.
Let's see if I can find the picture of these people. We have him as one. There's Linkus. Eleander. We were just looking at him. There he is. And then I. Where are you?
The only thing that
Second row
strikes.
sits in from the left. Is that him?
No, that's unnamed. I named him. He's somewhere in here.
Is that the bartender?
No, I already found him. I'm looking for Inigo. I'm afraid I did something that's about to ruin. It's Gearhart now.
I say the only thing starts with an I is that one.
Alright, this guy. Inigo.
Oh.
And he looks like he is got apparel on that's representative of someone that's served in the Navy of His Majesty. And given that he's a recluse and he doesn't get out too often, this is something that's not well known amongst the community. But when you guys do walk in, you seem to overhear conversations of him and Eleander talking about their time back in the service with each other.
Approach the table.
Inigo sees you guys coming. He kind of turns himself to where his front is kind of away from you guys. Puts his tankard up towards his face, kind of hiding it. Eleander, oh, my friend, I see that you've come perhaps to get that drink that I offered.
Aye.
Like us. Get us some more of that, what was that new stuff you called it? Anyways, get us another round.
Yeah, I believe it is called mead, good sir.
Mead?
Mead.
Pardon my prying, but how would you know such things?
Humble monk I am, but I made it.
You made the mead here?
Well, I showed him how to make it. He's
You
doing-
keep great company,
he's
Tosh.
doing a great job, isn't he? That's delicious. Have you tried his oatmeal?
No, I have not. And not a fan of eating after other people.
Oh. Well, more for me.
So are you guys going to sit down together at this table?
When I get a good look at him, just because I want to see the reaction that crosses his face, and
Okay.
I'm looking very closely. General Eleanor, isn't it?
What? But me? No, no, I was never such an officer.
Detect lie.
You're gonna cast a spell here at the table?
Yep.
Would that detect a lie after being cast, or only if the lie happened after the casting? Do you know that? While he's looking that up. Bellatrix, is there anything you'd like to say?
No.
No?
I don't think so. No.
Just along for the ride.
It's along for the
Are you gonna
ride.
try any of this mead?
Yeah, I'll try some of the mead.
Ah, cool.
Excellent meat. It's made with honey and oranges and blueberries.
Yeah. Second only to the lobster wine itself.
I'm never drinking that. Ever.
Sir, I just gotta say, I admire your hat.
Oh, I got it when I was in the service. It's a prized possession of mine. You are, by the way.
My name is Shamgar.
Oh, so you're the new group that has come by, and Tosh there is a new council member. I think I should be getting home, Eleander. It's always a pleasure. Reaches over the table to shake Eleander's hand. I think I should be getting home right now. Steps out of the wicker goat. Eleander, I can't quite get a good read on that guy. He always seems like he's done more than he leads on, but I don't quite know what exactly it is. Most people are proud of their service within His Majesty's Navy, but he seems like he's got something that he is not so proud of. Perhaps he was dishonorably discharged, but somebody that was dishonorably discharged doesn't necessarily go around wearing their old uniform pieces.
It's worse than that.
What was that?
I said it's
Agreed.
worse than that. He
Worse?
wasn't dishonorably discharged.
Oh,
People don't want to show their scars, if you know what I mean.
people don't want
I'm
to
gonna
show
go
their
back to
scars.
eating my oatmeal.
You think he's covering up his scars with his old uniform?
Not physically.
Not physically. What about you, Tosh? What do you think? Kind of a weird lad.
I thought I recognized him. I must have been mistaken.
No, I couldn't tell you, but there's more to him than meets the eye, in manner of speaking. Anyways, around on the house before we all turn in for the night. Clink, 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 clink.
Clink.
Good. Down the hatch.
I give Arclight a mental image of him and ask him to follow him.
Okay.
Has the baby yogurt said anything at all with her this time?
Nope.
Didn't think so.
Oh, I should say,
Probably lapping her butt off at me.
When Tosh found out the item that
He's
he bought was
she's
cursed,
probably
she was
just
like,
laughing.
"Ah, that's so good."
I hate you. I hate you so much.
There we go. Arclight is following Ingo to his cabin out this way. Oh, I have a feeling I need to pull something up now. Alrighty. What does the rest of the party back at the
Wicker goat.
Wicker Goat want to do? I'll keep that up.
I ask Iliander if he happened to notice that round-faced little twerp was arranging for a ship to head south.
Well, it doesn't surprise me none, but not much I can do to really get in his way. Right now, as far as I could tell, if we were to confront him about it, he's saying he's mustering up resources to help retrieve the ship. So, I can't much stop him, as I can't tell him what his intentions are.
Can't we just join him?
Well, I don't know if he's dispatching a ship for that, or anything else that he might be doing. He's quite the merchant himself. He's got plenty of ships that come in and out of the docks. Like I said, I can't tell him what his goals are or his intentions. If anything, we have to catch him in the act. I cannot find this thing.
All right, I'll have a drink with him and then excuse myself. I really need to get some sleep.
Alrighty.
Go back to the ship.
Are you
and
going back to the
crash.
ship?
Liliana,
Okay,
do you
maybe-
think that Ingo guy would be able to help us out with getting some more crew for our ship?
Oh, that's what he's famous for. As far as I'm concerned, he's really capable of just seemingly making people pop out of nowhere. Something like that. I don't know how he has all these contacts that he's able to just yank people from. Maybe he just knows a lot of people. Like I said, there's something really off about that guy. I just don't know what it is. And like I said, Arclight's following him back to his house. He walks inside his house and closes the door. Doesn't appear to be leaving at any point. So you said you're going back to the ship?
Yes.
Okay. So, she went back to the ship too, I guess. Are you going back to the ship, or are you staying at the Wicker Goat?
Nah, I better go back to the ship.
You were at the ship this whole time.
I had a separate.
What is your idea here?
What time of day is it? Okay,
It's closing in on bedtime.
so it's dark outside.
Mm-hmm.
So, I call over a couple members of the crew. Gentlemen, how would you feel about making a couple extra silver?
Well, I'm not against that.
See the ship over there? I pointed the ship.
Oh yes, that's the Soul of Winter.
Yeah, I need you to embrace a stereotype for me. The drunken sailor.
You're gonna pay me silver to pretend I'm drunk.
Well, I just need you to cause a commotion, whether you dance a jig, start a fight, whatever. I just need them looking not on the ship.
You gonna pay me right now?
I drop 10 silver in each of their hands.
These guys start walking over to that side of the dock. A bunch of the workers that are tossing barrels to each other. They walk up to one of them and push him in the water.
Meanwhile, while they're doing this, I have shed most of my heavy weight that would allow me to, that would hinder me in the water. I've got my bayonet and my revolver tucked in, and I grabbed a small hatchet off the ship, just out of the tool chest, kind of looped into my belt, and
Okay.
I've slunk into the water, and I'm swimming kind of like under the surface, or the other side, away from where they're doing it.
Okay. So you're in the water.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Just swimming towards their ship.
All right. I mean, you're not really accosted by anything other than the current.
So, I'm assuming like most ships, they have kind of a thing on the side to kind of like climb up on.
It's not presently down.
Okay. Would I be able to kind of make my way up it by kind of like improv climbing?
Give me an athletics check.
That's going to be a 23. 19 plus 4.
We can accept this.
So I am quietly and kind of making my way up.
I asked for an athletics check, not a stealth check. Give me a stealth check.
Fair. That's going to be a 21, 18 plus 3.
Okay, so you are fairly quiet climbing up this ship.
I'm kind of going thing by thing, and I get up to where my head would be about, where the gap between the deck and the thing, and I kind of look. Is there any? And I climbed up by where the wheel would be. Is there anyone up there?
There are people up there, but they're on the side of the ship, port side, looking out over the edge at the fight and the commotion that's going on.
So
The stern castle.
Yes. What? Anyways, so the ship I'm picturing, you have the wheel, and then you have like a pillar that sticks out and rope over it, so that way you can.
Okay.
Is that what it is?
Sure.
So I want to slink onto the deck, walk over, and start cutting the rope.
All right. Give me another stealth check.
Come on. That is going to be a 13 plus 3, 16.
Yep, this succeeds.
So I'm cutting ropes, and then I am with dramatic, like not rubbing anything, I am unwinding it as well, just really messing up their steering.
Okay.
So I do noticeable amounts of damage. Like, not noticeable, like, oh no, but like, the ship's not going to steer right for a long time. Like, they're going to really need to like, just reroute the whole system.
Okay.
Then I sneak back over the side, and I get to a point where I'm only a little bit above the water, and then I just drop in and swim back to the Sea Ghost.
Fair enough.
And get back on deck and kind of do the belligerent captain, walk on the deck, bah! Enough of this! Get back to the ship now!
All right. The guys let go of each other. There's a bunch of bruises, blood. Some of the guys are wet.
Reach in my pocket, grab like 6 silver and toss at him. Apologies for my crew. They are what I can pay for.
Alrighty. Cool
So-
beans.
Walk back on deck, kind of clap them each and toss them each an extra silver piece. Good job, boys. This is the fun part.
Well, what were you doing while we were causing a scene?
My noble civic duty.
All right.
Clap 'em on the shoulders. Get some vest, boys. We leave soon. In the morning.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I can at least rest off this jaw.
Yeah. Do any of them like noticeable like injuries?
No, not too terribly bad.
Okay. So I'll do some lay on handsing if that would help. We gotta.
Shamgar, anything you want to do for the night before you turn in?
Nice.
Gerhard really putting that shipboarding training every child to
That
practice
was going
there.
to be my recommendation. Mess up the rudder. Oh, I thought you fell asleep there for a second.
I was thinking. I guess not.
Just gonna go to bed?
Yeah, I guess so. Like, I'll be honest. Part of me is like, I want to go knock on Ingo's door.
You want to go knock on Ingo's
Yeah, but
door?
the last time I went knocking on people's doors, it didn't work out for me. So I think I'm gonna go to bed.
So you're not gonna knock on Ingo's door?
I don't like the way you said that. You know what? Let's go with my first instincts. I'm gonna knock on Ingo's door.
Before you do that, Tosh, what do you want to do?
I knew it. I knew it. You crafty.
I'm going to bed.
You going to bed? Alrighty.
Arclight, wake me up if that guy does anything.
Alright.
That guy doesn't anything.
So you head out to, we can go ahead and close this one out. Head out to Ingo the Drover's house. Might as well pull up his picture again. Then you walk up to the door and knock on it.
Yes.
All right. There is no response at the door.
I didn't think there would be.
But go ahead and give me a perception roll.
Monk dice. Don't fail me.
I'm going to cut you guys off. Because I gotta make a search for another picture. That's not how you spell that. That's also not how you spell that. Come on, fingers, do the thing.
What's funny, that whole thing I did, Gerhard did not take off the helmet or the gas mask. That was still on his face the whole time. Never
Oh, I
takes it
knew.
off.
13.
13.
Yeah, that one was a average Tony roll. Rolled a 9.
Not terrible.
No,
I mean, at least you're not rolling natural ones.
that's what I'm saying.
I'm telling you, man, the monk dice.
The monk dice. They are
Worthy investment. It was an investment for the table, not just for you. I had made an investment for the table.
for the table.
Oh,
It is-
wait.
it's for the
wait,
party.
wait. Let me understand. You bought the dice?
I did. Just,
Why do you think they
just
roll
like
so
I bought
good?
these dice?
Why do you think they roll so good?
Okay.
I kept them
I
in. I
understand.
kept them in a sealed plastic bag. This is the first time I've rolled them since they've been given to me.
And don't touch him in between, okay?
I don't do that.
We minimize. We minimize.
You're just out there touching dice. I can't wait to roll
Just
these.
sitting in bed, just
I'm walking
precious.
through the hobby shop, just grabbing all of the dice. I'm spreading the hate.
Spreading the
I'm
hate.
infecting all of you now.
These are now cursed objects.
So stay away from my dice, you absolute demon.
All right. Although you don't have someone opening the door, what you do, you feel something, almost like a tremor. Not quite from anywhere outside, but seemingly inside the house. It's almost rhythmic.
Is there a window?
There are plenty of windows around, but they all have the shutters closed on them. But as you approach the windows, you notice that those shutters are kind of shaking with the tremors.
Excuse me.
What do?
What do
What do,
we
what do you want to do?
We're going to knock one more time, a little louder this time.
All right.
Does anything happen? Do I need to roll?
Wait, are you talking like an impact tremor?
So,
Run.
so no one's coming to the door right now.
Do I recognize the? Do I recognize what the tremors may feel like? Do I have a? Better yet, let me narrow it down. Does it remind me of the bugs?
The bugs?
That were burrowing under the ground.
No. This does not have that same feeling.
Okay. I would like to pick the lock. Nope, I can't pick the lock. I'd like to kick in the door.
All right.
Yeah.
Give me a strength check.
Strength check. Not my greatest. 13.
13. No, unfortunately, this seems to be a heavily reinforced door.
Heavily reinforced door.
If you recall, Tosh, there were many locks on the other side of the door when you briefly saw him inside his house.
Yeah. Can I look underneath the door?
Nope.
Looking around.
Although, I would like to say, after you kicked the door, those tremors ceased.
Hello? Is anyone home? I have oatmeal.
Still. All right. That almost been around for a while. No response.
Concrete in a bowl.
It kind of tastes good still.
Do I know if Arclight is around?
Are you specifically looking for him?
Well, I'm just kind of looking up and around.
Not really.
Okay. Well, this is weird. Ingo, are you hurt?
Not so much as a response.
All right.
Wellness check.
Well, I'm gonna do the rude thing. Just sits down with my bowl of oatmeal and waits.
Sits down, the monk stands with the feet kicked up, just
Big old spoon of oatmeal.
The tremors
how big
begin
is
to
that
pick
bowl?
back
You've
up.
been eating on it all day.
I have more.
Just somewhere. The tremors begin to pick back up. Your spoon in the bowl shaking rhythmically.
I start tapping in a rhythm on the door.
It's just
Let him cook. Let him cook. He might be doing something.
from what you can gather as you're like right up on the door and you're feeling it, whatever this tremor is, its proximity to you is growing closer. At this time, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 13.
13. Not enough.
Cool.
The porch you were standing on gives way into a trapdoor, and you fall down into a hole. Not very much light. The moon can't quite penetrate into that area, so you are in total darkness.
Well, this is a thing that happened.
Does arc light? Okay.
So,
Sit bolt upright. Alarm!
I'm gonna.
Gerhardt just already, he wasn't sleeping, he was just sitting in his chair with his rifle. Where's the attack?
I know you said rifle, but for a second there I thought you said Red Bull.
Gerhardt just straight up has a gas, instead of the tube to his gas mask, he just has a
That's
Red
how-
Bull screwed into the
That's
filter
how he
hole.
casts fly.
Yeah,
That'd be kinda funny.
It's giving me wings.
Can you hit that light? So, in the darkness,
Shamgar's fallen into a trap. We gotta go.
Yeah.
you feel that tremor as if it is right there with you, but in total darkness, you have no idea what it is you're looking at. This time you're not only feeling it, but you're hearing it, and it is loud.
Hello.
You can't help but feel like there is a presence in this room with you.
Okay.
Do you guys wake up Bellatrix?
Of course, I yelled alarm.
Okay. Anything you would like to do? Thoughts, prayers?
I would like
Profile
to
pics, bumper
use
stickers?
my tinderbox and light a torch.
All right. Ah, okie dokie.
Oh.
Why? Why are you a thing that exists in this hole?
You are staring down an iron golem.
Oh my
Why
god,
has it
we're
gotta
all
be
gonna
iron?
die.
This iron golem, steam begins to shoot out from its mask out to the sides. Looks at you. Intruder. Lifts up its giant.
In my defense, I was brought here. I did not come of my own will.
Roll for initiative.
No.
In the meantime, what is our merry band of adventurers doing?
Where did he fall?
Ingos.
Gerhardt just takes off sprinting.
So that's 11.
Cool. What is your initiative thingy? Not very good, I'll tell you that much. That's a -1.
Ooh.
What was yours again?
11.
He got a 9. All right. By round 3, you guys will show up.
Okay.
Hope you're still
Shamgar,
around.
you're up first.
Hopefully you're alive then.
Climb your ass out of there and get away.
Thanks, guys. Is there any way that I can ninja my way out?
This is a fairly deep hole. I'm going to need a significantly high acrobatics check. Or athletics if you want to choose that one.
I'd like
And you're going to roll with disadvantage as you're being attacked.
As in,
Remember, if you turn your back on him, he gets attack of opportunity.
Come on, monk dice.
all right. I'm not going to turn my back on him. My goal, see if it works. My goal is to acrobat off of him.
Remember, disadvantage. You roll twice, take the lower number.
I don't think that's possible.
13 plus 8,
21.
21.
21.
That's still fairly good.
My first roll was a 14.
I'll say this. So you do jump off of him, and by the miracle of the gods, you've managed to jump off him, leap up, and you grab the edge of the trapdoor.
Well done, sir.
Climb, boy, climb.
Okay. And then
Run, Forrest, run.
I want to use my. I'm going to spend a key point
Okay.
and use Step of the Wind.
Yep.
So that way I can. That way I can get the rest of the way out. Doubles my movement speed.
There you go. You're
and,
out.
and activates the disengage. So that way it doesn't spark an opportunity of attack. I think that's what that is. You spend a key point,
So-
take the disengage or a dash action as a bonus action on the turn, and jump the distance as doubled for the turn.
You are back here on the path that leads to his house.
All right. As I'm standing above the hole, rude. You, sir, are not nice.
Run?
Yes.
All right. You take off that way, and in no time at all, you come across your companions as you guys meet on the path to and fro.
Tosh, big bad man, down that way. You hit hard.
Right, let's go back to where we were.
Okay, awesome.
Go.
All right. You guys are going to go back to Ingo's house?
Yes.
No.
No.
Sea
No.
Ghost. We
Huh.
don't need this fight.
All right.
What about Ingo?
Screw Ingo.
The thing got.
Actually, we need to talk about this.
Yeah, that's the ship. Move. Schnell.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys, a couple more seconds and minutes pass by, make it back to the ship. Bellatrix, utterly confused.
What in the blue hell was that?
That big monster thing made of metal.
A golem.
Yes, that thing right there. The gold
Yeah.
golem.
Golem. Yeah.
My order uses those as armored units. Very durable.
Who's Lemon? Why are we telling him to go?
What?
So, there's a really strong potential that Ingo guy is someone I'm looking for.
What are you looking
Well, I
for?
think that I think the metal dude just took off with him.
But I don't think that we have the wherewithal to take on an iron golem.
What do we need?
A lot of luck and acid.
Maybe Hednox has something of value.
The best I can offer is a schizophrenic.
Well, she acts like she's on acid.
Hey, that person in your head. How do we defeat an iron golem?
Wait, why are we asking that?
I asked the Baba Yogurt.
Ah,
Why are
okay.
we entertaining
The
her?
Baba Yaga, going through her repertoire of knowledge, portrays to you. Thank you for joining us in another episode of Dungeons and Dimwitts. I'm here, Dimwit Master Kenny, and I'm joined by my good friend.
Hey everyone, I was Tony, the guy sitting here pushing all the buttons, playing the drunken monk that, did pain well tonight.
Almost died.
Almost didn't die. That was, or almost.
What?
I did.
Yes,
You know
Gerhardt,
what?
Gerhardt died in that hole. Not Gerhardt, Shamgar.
I mean, a part of me did, maybe a little bit. Like the failure part died because I got out of there. And I was joined with.
Hey guys, I'm Ian. I played Gerhardt, who, guess what, is also apparently a very good saboteur. So, yeah, just another skill in his tool bag. And we were joined with.
Hey guys, I'm Taylor, and I played Bellatrix de la Cruz, and I didn't really do much other than get myself in big trouble. And I'm joined with.
Hey everyone, I am Mike. I play Tosh the Druid, and oh my god.
Well, thank you all again for joining us. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Find us on all the social media things. YouTube, Twitch, Twitter,
TikTok.
the internet stuff.